Hey guys, so today I'm going to change out my ReefMat 250 roll. It's pretty full, it's nearly done, and I just want to change it out now. I'll pull the whole ReefMat out, give it a clean, and then yeah, we'll go from there. So let's get to it. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is just unplug the unit. So this left unit here is the power for the ReefMat. Just going to undo that. Pull that plug out, just put it to the side. So I've hardwired this, so you can see here's where the water goes in. It's all hardwired, plumbed, goes down, across, up, and that's the overflow there from the display. Comes down. So that's how this ReefMat works. The way I did it like that is because I wanted to push that as far up against this piece of glass as possible, just to have more room in the sump. So I'm going to undo this. That's why I'm wearing a glove, because it's actually quite hard to undo it with your hand because it's slippery and stuff, so I just wear a glove. So I'm just going to undo that. Just screws in like that. And there we go. It's ready to lift out. Lift it straight out. Straight into the bucket. Okay, ReefMat's in the laundry sink. So the reason I've pulled the whole thing out of the sump is because every 6 months I give it a clean. I like to give the whole unit a clean. Otherwise I would just remove the roll in the sump, put the new roll on, and that would take a couple of minutes. But every 6 months I like to give the ReefMat a good clean with a toothbrush. So I chuck it in here, strip it down, and then give it a good clean. So yeah, let's do it. Pull the ReefMat apart. You can see how pretty manky these things get. Pull the roll out. There's the old roll. See, pretty filthy that is. I have 2 clips. You got a clip here, and then one on the other side, and then you just pop those out to release the top. So the whole top of the unit just pops out like that. It's pretty easy. And then you just take the sensor, it's the ReefMat sensor here, so that tells you when it needs, the roll is dirty and full and needs to clean. So you just slide this one over, it just pops out like that. So there you have the bottom unit. You can see how pretty filthy they get. This inside bit just pops out inside. So this top bit, I don't need to strip this down. This is pretty much stays clean anyway, so I'll just put this bit to the side. So I just have to take the old rolls out. It just slides out like that. Keep the end bit, same with the other side. Just untwist. That bit comes off like that. You can see how much crap they get. So these can go in the rubbish. I'm just going to get in there with my toothbrush and just give everything a clean. Okay, so there's that, giving it a good little clean. You could soak this in like citric acid if you wanted to get it spotless, but I don't really bother. I just like to get it all the sludge and all the crap off. So that's good enough for me. It doesn't need to be spotless, you know. That's the bottom part. Now for this part. These do pop out too, so you can clean them if you want. Yeah, that's that bit clean. That's the last bit to clean. That's it, done. Now to dry it all, put it back together. So there's the ReefMat 250, all stripped, cleaned. Now I'm just going to go and put it back together, put the new roll on. Okay, so pretty much just going to do the opposite, put it back together. 2 rubber feet which go against the sump wall. Put the basket in. Goes in there, clicks into place at the top, inside over here, just clicks back into place. Make sure the sensor goes back on to its spot, so that just goes, clicks into this groove here. Sort of see it goes in. That's it. Here's the new roll. ReefMat 250. That's your roll. Now the thing is, the roll only goes in one way. So you gotta make, it's like a toilet roll. So you gotta make sure when you connect all the bits that the roll is, the direction of the roll goes the correct way. Alright. Put this bit in here, it sits in around the middle, like that. Put this side bit in, it's another locator. Put the spool on, and just tighten it up. Now the roll's ready, it goes that way in it, so I'll show you that. The roll sits like that, right? Sits snug in there. And this bit, because the roll, the paper goes under these two bits which turn, these little rollers here, and then back up to the side. Pretty much in the middle. Now this is going the right direction. Pull it through. Now, just got to put the where the roll goes onto, screw that in. So there's the other spool where it goes onto. So what you do, you got a hole in the middle here, feed the paper through like that. See it coming through, and then you pull it down to about there. You can sort of see about there. And then you roll it a few times to lock into the roll. That's how you lock in your paper, like that. Should do it. Fits in there, and you lock it in. So you can see the roll. Here's the new one. Like I said, it goes down. You can see the paper under the 2 rollers. The bottom there, back up, it's ready to go. And now we just close it, lock it, job done. Alright, here's the ReefMat ready to go back into the sump, all cleaned, no roll, ready for another 3 months worth of work. Putting the ReefMat back in, we pretty much just do everything in reverse from removing it, so let's go and install it again. Set it in there, like that. Connect the pipe into it, like so. nice and tight. It's locked in. Get the power cord, plug that back in. You can see it powering on now. Screw that back in tight. And there it is, it's ready to go. So now we're just gonna put the reactor, sit the reactor back in, put the skimmer back in, and then we're good to go. Okay, now that the ReefMat's plugged in, you got to go in and reset the roll. So just go into the ReefBeat app and go into here, click on new roll, installation, 32 meter roll, full roll, that's what we're installing. Installation successful. Then we're just going to go in here and check the roll history, see how much we got out of the last roll. 241 days, which is absolutely crazy. 7 months worth of roll. Awesome. That's why I love the ReefMats. Back to the home page. She's all reset. Good to go. Okay, ReefMat 250. It's been running for a couple of hours now. No problems. Running how it should be. So everything is all good. There. So there you go. Removal, clean, install with the ReefMat 250 and a new roll put on. All good. Feel free to like and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.